Alright. What's up, man? What's your name?
My name is Ryan Robertson,
AKA?
aka Tank.
Tank. Alright, Tank. Tell us, what are your main duties within the Buff Wild crew right now?
So I'm working with a lot of the tech. My job is to make the website according to the designs, and also work on the payment script, and basically, handle any kind of tech things that we come across.
Cool. And so you're building the website. I know we were talking about the amount of NFTs, and also, are there any roadblocks you've run into, or this is your first NFT project? So tell me what you're learning along the way.
Oh yeah.
And just talk a little bit about the process.
Yeah, I've been learning a ton. I mean, I've made some websites before, but just basic ones. Nothing too in-depth, but this is the first one I've kind of made a real website where we're expecting other people to come visit it and use it, interact with it. So I've been learning a ton about that, and yeah, some roadblocks. Trying to figure out basically how to host and serve all these images, because we have 10,000 NFTs, and they're pretty sizable images with a decent amount of detail in them. So just kind of delving into all that stuff, which I've never really looked into before, trying to figure out the best solution for hosting, serving the images, and just making the website as well.
Cool. Just talk about your background. I know you've been in crypto. You even told Thomas always says that you were the one who told him about Bitcoin to start. Just give, I guess, maybe some origins as to how and when you got into, maybe it was crypto or blockchain, and then just maybe some beliefs. But okay. Let's start with origin story.
So I think I originally heard about Bitcoin maybe in 2010. One of my buddies in college had, there used to be a website called Stumble Upon, where it would take you to interesting random places on the internet every time you click stumble, and that was big with us in college, and he'd come across Bitcoin, and he was describing it to me, and I don't know if it was my understanding of what he was saying or maybe the way he described it, but I wasn't that interested at first. I thought it sounded kind of stupid. But then a couple years later, I heard about it again, and I was like, oh man, this is not what I thought it was, and this looks, like this is going to be the future for sure, and this is an incredible invention. So I started buying, I guess it was probably around April of 2013. So that's when I first got into Bitcoin. Was really into it that first year. Lost some Bitcoins doing some stupid things, and then of course, by December of that year, it really skyrocketed. So it took a little bit of time off after that, but gradually started getting back into it. And then I, for years, was looking into different coins and stuff. And then Thomas told me about Radix, probably 9 months ago or something. So I've been very interested in that and looking into that since then. And I think it has a lot of potential.
Cool. And so since you've been in the game since 2000, you've known about it since about 2010, you said. So 2013 you became kind of a player in that space.
Yeah.
I guess, what are your thoughts in terms of what the utility and how, I guess, we can adopt and use blockchain and crypto moving forward?
Well, I think, having a trustless, immutable ledger is a very valuable thing for businesses, for contracts, and now that we have smart contracts with Ethereum and all these other protocols like Radix, which is going to kill it with the smart contracts, I think people sooner or later are going to realize it's worth their time to adopt the blockchain, save them money, perform all these actions without any kind of trust, just based on mathematical stuff like that. So it really eliminates a lot of problems that we've had with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it's so the trust is one, and then I guess the efficiency and how fast the world moves, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Start being more efficient with people's time, right?
Oh yeah, and you don't have to rely on anyone, right? The blockchains are all 24/7, and there's not really, the knowledge and figuring out how to get everything working. But once you're, familiar with how to use a blockchain, there's really nothing preventing you from doing anything you want to do. So that's pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess let's talk Web3 a little bit. So as someone who's, you code, you do web design, you're creating our website. I'm not the most technical, right? And so I'm learning more about I've learned about Web 2. We use Web 2 all the time, but say Web 3, for people who don't know much or anything about Web 3, maybe some of your opinions, your early thoughts, and like maybe where Web3 can go and like why it's good for, I guess, modern society?
Let me answer that one later. I guess I gotta look into that a little bit more. I don't have a good answer off the top of my head.
Okay. Yeah, I'm throwing you a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. So talk about Buff Wild Crew. What do you see in terms of utility and being a part of it? Like just some early thoughts.
Oh yeah. Well, it's very exciting, and I think we have a great team, and we have some incredible ideas for the future. So. Obviously, we're starting with season 1 with this NFT collection, which I think is awesome, and I think it'll be a ton of fun. Minting those, trading them, all that stuff is going to be a lot of fun for everybody. But we've got a lot of big things planned for the future that we're working on that I think really will help, put Radix on the map in some sense, and really create a lot of benefit for our fellow buffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And then let's see. I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you, but your answers are good. Tell me, who is Ryan Robertson? What is his favorite thing to do aside from work?
I am someone who likes crypto, likes tech. I love to solve problems, do puzzles, stuff like that. So I think this is a perfect kind of thing for me. I love being part of a team. It's been a long time since I could really say I was part of a team trying to accomplish a goal, and I think that's always really nice because you can accomplish so much more with other people, and also there's that built-in motivation, kind of brotherhood thing where you want to work hard for everybody else, and it's kind of fun to succeed on things together. But yeah, I'm a pretty simple guy. I like sports. I like to watch sports. I've been playing hockey a little bit recently. I like to take care of my dog and like to have fun.
Hell yeah. And I guess I know with Radix, it's crypto, right? That's something you're going to try to start learning, I believe.
Yeah, so
right?
I think that's one of the major selling points that Radix has, especially going into the future, is their crypto programming language, which seems like it's going to solve a lot of the issues right now plaguing smart contracts. It seems like it'll be a lot faster and a lot safer, which is obviously very important when people are using their money and taking risks. So, and obviously the speed helps with any kind of business.
I don't know if you already asked it, but you've been working on for Buff Wild for how long now?
I think mid-February was when I started working on.
It's about 3 months. What's been your favorite thing about working on the project?
I'd probably say the team aspect. Going into meetings. I'm not a meetings person, but it's cool to talk to the other members of the team and see hey, this is what we've been working on, or these are our ideas for the future, and then.
I'm having trouble hearing you. Sorry. Could you say that again?
Speak up, Ryan. Sorry, can't hear you, dude.
And just the learning. Like I said, I'd made a website before, but it was just like a basic website just for myself. So kind of trying to tailor everything for the user's experience, making sure that they'll have a good experience on our site and that everything's working as smoothly, safely, and fastly as possible. It's definitely been a lot of fun to learn.
What's your thing you're most excited in terms of what you're working on for Buff Wild, like your tools that you're making? Because I know you're doing a lot of the trading stuff. Like, what's the most thing you're excited to bring to the Buff Wild community?
Yeah, I would say the trading, because I'm really excited about that, because once, a lot of people have their buffs minted and we get the trading going, I feel like that's really going to energize the community and, really create a lot of hype around our project.
On the tech side, like how is that going to work? Is it going to be easy, difficult? What's it going to do?
I'm definitely going to test it a lot, so I'm going to spend a lot of time on it just to make sure everything works correctly, but I've written out the logic for the trading already. I don't think it'll be that difficult to implement. So I think it'll be coming soon. But I'm excited about the whole thing, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to finish it up, make sure everything works properly, and make it go live.
And we launch tomorrow?
Yes.
Maybe any last thoughts or words of motivation or advice for people who might want to get in on the action and buy some NFTs?
Sure. Check out our website. If you like the art, if you like the community, then consider buying at least one so you can be a part of it, because I think there's a chance it could go pretty fast. And once you're in, and you're a buff forever. Yeah. And you're one of us.
That's right.
I like it.
Buff on, right?
Buff on, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, be dope.